Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe and this is Warcast Resources Soviet Republic Season X. We know exactly what we're doing here, so let's just continue on with where we left off. You remember the ship that I said I will just send to the harbor because we don't actually need it right now to move any more vehicles around? Yeah, it's this one, and I remembered, so we'll send it to the harbor. And I can just remember what it has to do there because... what else is it gonna do? 2.5 million on the way with the other big boy. That works. I don't love that the numbers are really close, especially on the exports, but I think we're just looking at exporting with ships, and every once in a while you get a big sum, and every other once in a while you don't get a big sum, and you just have to deal with that. The game still looks great at night. And I realized that we need a forklift storage somewhere here. This one is coming in. We are getting a couple excavators. We are getting a couple bulldozers. And I think a good one for forklifts is probably this ambulance replacement, which also makes me think this. Yeah, I know. I'm getting myself distracted a little bit, but that is fine. We have all these ambulances, but this one is the one that we actually want to use. Is that the right one? IMV 1600. I guess that is IMV 1600. Yeah, that's the right one. So it's the button that we're clicking, and everything should just replace to there, and that should be fine. The bulldozers I already did off screen last time because I did forget about that. But yeah, I think that's a good next step. And forklifts can probably become... I really want these two to be the flatbed trucks at some point. So forklifts here. Okay, cool. Where are we getting them from? From right here, buddy. Okay. Stop building these. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. I need dollars. Why forklifts? Because I'm probably going to use more of them in different industrial setups, but also within the cities. Because I do like how they currently work, and I would like to continue doing that. And there's only one way to do it. There's the HISS H87C with 2.5 tons of steel, 2.2 tons of steel, or 2 tons of steel over here. That's option 1. Option 2 is the not the American one, the Eastern version. Let's see, this one, 1.8 tons. So both of them are better, and they're not very expensive, so I'm very tempted to just use this one as a forklift one. And again, these are really nice for... well, for exporting them later on, because they all make good money. That one's done. This one can start now. Build in random color. Sure. But I will just turn this one off just for a couple minutes so the truck can actually empty this thing out completely. And yeah, then we're just going to start moving the forklifts around. We don't need them right away, but we do need them eventually. So that should all be fine. Are you the one that's building this guy? Yes, you are. I got a couple more people in here. That will be great. The trains that are driving, I would like to see how we're doing on fullness. Not full. Not full. Not full? None of this is surprising. It's just more I would like to see how we're doing. And okay, they're not full. that's the end result here of what we just discovered. But that shouldn't be surprising. Let's get that one into circulation as well. Oh, the trams, not full and not full. I don't want the trams to be full, but I would like the trains to be actually full if at all possible. But I think we're still doing okay. For now. There was a little buff in one of the updates. We're on 1.0008. That's supposed to help the police stations a little bit and buff their productivity to at least 70% regardless of what these citizens are currently doing. It's fine. It's fine for right now. So we're just going to leave that running the way it is. There were a couple things that I wanted to do here. One, of course, I would like to get these things done. But two, I would really like the helicopters to help me with this building because it's a through station. And if that one could get done relatively quickly, that would be super. The other thing that I would like to get done is rail, because that's where we stopped last time. So let's get rail on track. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did. Train aggregate loading, down here under aggregates, truck aggregate unloading, train aggregate unloading. We probably don't need the big one. I really like the big one. It's just not necessary. We got a single. The single one is probably more than sufficient here. We just have to find a way to turn you around after we use you. We'll just see how that plays. We don't need to turn you around if you find a good way to return you. That would also work. Yep. 2 options. Excellent options. Let's plop you right there. There's our connections, so we get our gravel in. Nice. The next thing that we need is a way to unload dry bulk. We have 2 options here. Either bring them in via road. It's big, but it's usable. And this is the loader or the unloader? This is still kind of both. Okay. It's the one at the bottom. The one at the bottom is trying to unload, but it's unloading into that one. That's the one that I want. Why is it so difficult to actually see this? We can either use trucks, but I don't like trucks. Well, trucks would be fine if I actually use a distribution office. Currently, I'm not using a distribution office down here, and that's causing trouble. Actually, no, I told these guys to no longer unload all the time. No, I'm going to use trucks. I'm not going to use a train for this one. Not sure that is... Yeah, I feel good about that. And they can just fill it up however they want to fill it up. I just have to tell the distribution office what I need to do. Decision made. Can't change me anymore. This is what I want to do. I think it's connected to the right thing. So that's good. That also means that this road connection is becoming not redundant, but it's more a connection to actually be able to build this. So get that one in there, get this one just connected like so, and then you should be good to go. Sure. Put this in the get started state. That should be good. The other ones, we do need a little bit of water for this guy. We do need water in general, production water or consumable water for citizens over here because we have workers there. We will figure all that out in due time. Let's press F2 to see what we can do here with our rail. Because I think there's an opportunity here to potentially have a nice looking junction, if I'm not completely mistaken, because we simply have an upsy and a downsy. Let's see what we can do here with some bridges. I wouldn't mind having a different bridge every once in a while. There's not enough height difference. Well, if there's not enough height difference, we're just going to go old school. 36 meters to 29 meters. Yeah, that's not quite enough, and I don't think... There's one up there, but this is effectively flat. So if we do that, we will just climb up the mountain and then have to come down the mountain right away because that has to go somewhere over there. Which, on the other hand... I have absolutely nothing that I need in this space by train. There will be that iron, but I'm fully expecting the iron to come down here at some point. Should I just plan the iron right now so I don't have to guess and plan later on? It doesn't feel like a dumb idea. It really doesn't. It really, really feels like I can totally make that work, and we can actually make this a roundabout? Give me an M. Okay, M gives me just the map view. And now I can decide I could go through the mountain right here and we could plan on that. One of the cities I actually realized I need to use for rail construction expansion. That's very important. Also, there's no other building materials here that we still need. So how about you just plop them in here somewhere? That's a fun way to phrase that. You want to plop that in here? Yeah, I do. Okay, see where you can plop it. To plop it, we need cargo station. A normal cargo station, not the nice one that we just built. I think this one would be cool. Yeah, 2 tracks is more than sufficient. I don't love the idea of using up a lot of space on this side, but we do have a lot of space here, so I don't think it will actually hurt all that much. So yes, plop you right in here. It would be nice if the buildings would just align each other, but they're not, and it's fine. It's not the end of the world, trust me. So plop you in here. Cool, plopped. There's a road connection. All we really need out of this thing is 4, 5, We do need a warehouse. Okay. 5 open storages. And I do want to use large ones just because they make my life a little easier. And then don't forget, with the large storages, you don't actually need an unloading station. You can do everything you want to do with the large open storages relatively easy. Because if you give them power, they unload super duper fast, which is really nice. You go there. No, you can't. Okay. You go not there. You can't. Okay. Take this one back a little bit. You come out this way. Give me my open storage like I needed it. And we're just going to pull you out a little further that way. And then you're going to go this way. Beautiful. Get that one disconnected. And now we're going to try to make this connection like so. Looks a little better. Cool. So we have 3. And then this is number 4. And let's press T to flip you around. Sure. Number 4. And the last one's just the warehouse. Construction warehouse. And this one we should actually add a cargo station. So that's what we're going to do. This one has the 4 spots. That's fine. Simply because that one only has 1 loading spot. That's not good enough. We need more than 1 loading spot to make all of this work. And now we're back to don't build on the main road. Okay. Get this one connected to something. Probably out here. And then kind of this way. Back you up a little bit. Back you up a little bit. And then kind of this way again. And this is going to be our main road. Yep, that one connects to something. That one connects to something. It's going to take a long time to build all of this road nonsense, but that's okay. Everyone is here. And now we just need a construction office that can actually handle this. 16, I think, will be hopefully sufficient vehicle-wise to go through this. So get that one connected. Get this one probably connected too. I am trying to find a reason not to make this a through road, but I'm not sure that I have found one just yet. Again, I want this one to be our main road. This one looks a little funky, so let's give it a little better connection. There you go. And then there will be a city somewhere over here, and I just would like to keep a connection between them so our construction offices have a little easier time. But there you go. Now we have all the construction materials that we would ever need for this general area. Wonderful. Done and dusted. Cool. There's rare construction there. Yes. What else do you want? You wanted to think of where you're going to put your industries. You don't really have to think that hard, because all you really need is put the output somewhere here, because you know that you can put conveyor belts all over this place. Until they reach the places that you want to go to. And I do want to place them here because the city, if it lives here, I don't want any pollution around it. So that's a given. But if we do this, if we do an iron processing plant, let's math. Let's do some math. We have 250 people working. Each one can produce 4 tons of iron ore. That is 1,000 tons of iron ore if we're lucky. If we're lucky. If we get something nice out there, where this guy can consume at maximum production 205 tons of iron. Okay. We need realistic math here, otherwise it's not going to work, and I'm just going to go crazy. 1,000 tons is maximum at max people, which I wasn't planning on doing. I said 200, not 250. 1,000 tons is maximum, and I know that I'm not having any resource deposit better than 30%. That is 300 tons of iron ore. I still said I wanted 7 of those. That's 2,100 tons of iron. Iron ore, not iron. Okay, now I have to watch out here. I think we're getting close to 1 iron processing plant per iron mine that I want to place, which is about 7. Doesn't require a lot of workers, just requires a lot of material to build, but that doesn't feel wrong, and I would love it if we can actually use this to export a lot of stuff. Now, this is a lot of flat area down here that I would like to use, but no, I need to go somewhere in this general area, and then it should actually work just fine. But yeah, it sounds like I need 7. Need a free excavator? Really? We have free excavator in the area. We're just a little too far away now, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, well. All you have to do is move those guys over here because we already have a road there, and that's what we're gonna do. Construction office, construction office, construction office, construction office right on this corner. Have you drive all... Nope, wrong one. Have you drive all the way out here. Thank you very much. Give me another gas station. Cool. That one can also live right here, and I do appreciate that I have a lot of extra gas stations left over and haven't completely wasted them yet. So kudos to me. I didn't screw that up back in the day. But I would like to talk to you. I would like you to come out here and bring something. Building needs a road connection. You had a road connection just a second ago. Just, there you go. And then you get assigned to here, and you get unassigned from that fuel station. So at some point I can actually demolish you and everything will be fine. Cool. That's good. The helicopters did a hell of a job over here. No power supply, no emergency access to anything, so yeah. Maybe I screwed myself there. Maybe I didn't. Let's give our helicopters a little more to do because they have nothing else to do right now. Not number 5. I need number 4. Just for these bridges, please and thank you. Because they do take a long time to actually get through that. Cool. Back to here. Yeah, you should do the iron processing first. And then you have to figure out where you're going to run your rail line. And all the connections that you want out of it. Okay. Let's see. This will either be really cool or really ugly. We do have more conveyor belt connections, which is super exciting. Are we getting... Yep, the excavators are already here because they're super fast. Okay, let's just get started. We need the biggest iron processing... not processing. We need the biggest aggregate storage, but look at that. With the new conveyor belt connections that we got out of here, we don't even need to angle these guys as ugly as we usually angle them, which may be a good thing, maybe a bad thing. I think I want to do 6 of these. The question is, are they going to be in a row or are they going to be different? I think in a row actually may look the best. Give me this one, 2,500 tons. You are moving through a lot of stuff really fast. So I do want to make sure that I have enough resources. And yes, this is fine. Get you as close as I humanly possibly can. And we have 3 good inputs right there. And all of them are connected besides one. Let's get a conveyor belt really quick. Convinced that this is a good idea. That was a good idea. Very good. And then you have to spit this out somewhere. And for the spit out, I don't mind having a long one. And ooh, I'm having ideas. I don't like that all of those conveyor belts are very low. They're all really close to the ground, which means I won't have a good way. Let's see here. I will verify that, but I don't think I have a good way to get this guy out of this area. Unless I make a tunnel or a bridge for you right away. Same thing over here. I can't get a good connection, where this one I can cheat around by just flipping it. The other one I can't do that. So this was our normal connection. T to flip you, R to have the road connection on the other side. And now I just need to finagle it a little bit, but I should be able to get all our conveyor belts that I need connected to something besides this one, of course. Yeah. Okay. Going back to this side. At night it's really easy to see all of this, right? Yeah, cool. Yeah, all of the conveyors want to go down instead of up. Little unfortunate, but it is what it is, and I really want to do this now. I want to do this with at least 6. 6 is probably a good number for mines for building in that little area that I have, and to be fair, do I need more than 1,800 tons of iron ore a day? Probably not. At some point, I'm just going to export it, so at that point it really doesn't matter that much. But you don't want to do what I want you to do. That's quite annoying, but there are a couple of ways that we can handle this. One, I can artificially build a little gully in here and have the road go underneath and then go conveyor belt on top of it, like so. We need to actually stay below ground right there. Then get me a conveyor belt. See if this one runs over here. Not quite yet. It's not low enough. But that's one option. The other option is just put this one on a podium and elevate everything around it, which then means you have to somehow get your get your other connections through there too, which we'll see. So let's get that one in here. You there. Oh, you're close. You're close. I don't believe that this is really as bad as it looks. So let's just take the road away. Did you connect it to that? I don't like where that pillar is, though. If I can get a better one on this side, I will try. Nope, that looks honestly the same. That looks the same. They both look the same. That's okay, but now we can do this. Is that cheating? Yeah, a little bit. But it's also letting me get the job done. So that's a positive. Cool. We have all of those here. My hope is that I can just flip this whole thing around and have the same thing happen on the other side. So let's see if we can get that. Clone all of this first. I don't need anything, everything cloned, but I would like to have the standard side at least cloned, and there's more than enough space to do what I need to do here, so that's exciting. Make sure that you hold the terraforming button down while you do this, so all the things can be built. Then use the conveyor belts to do the conveyor belting. Very good. And now do this connection. It will be the same idea as before, which means this one is going to be the problem child unless I choose to do it here, which I wouldn't hate to do it here. Do you need a footpath connector somewhere to make this thing work? I don't really think so. So let's see, do we have enough room to actually go underground, or do we not have enough room? That is the biggest problem, or the biggest question that we have here. Let's extend our radius a little bit. This doesn't feel terrible, and they're still digging. That's awesome. That's the lowest we're gonna get. Let's see, I need that one, and then I need that one. Then I need a simple road connection that kind of connects from there to there. Not quite. Overlaps with existing construction. Okay. Okay. This is how these industries work. I am very certain that there's probably a mod out there that would have made this a little bit easier to actually get connected. But as you can see, we don't have to rely on mods. Everything is just fine the way the cookie crumbles right here. We're not quite out of the woods yet because we do need a connection, an outside connection to the outside world. Ideally, something that a train can also connect to, but we'll just have to see how that plays along. I'm building this into the mountain, hoping that I can do something clever with that, but honestly, I'm not really convinced by that. And the train line is already coming through here. So I think it would be smart to just take your losses and run down here, which then in turn connects to the construction office road that we built last time that I wasn't planning on giving super speed, as in give better angles, but maybe I will do that anyways. And then you guys will just have to come down here and connect in there. That feels good. I don't mind if on an area like this, where we have a lot of mining activity, if some roads are really bumpy because it's supposed to be bumpy. Okay, so this is just a collector. This is where all of the iron ore gets in first. The assumption is that I will have no problem running a conveyor belt to this connection and to this connection at some point, and we have towers and all those things that should make this really, really easy. So that is really, truly not a big concern of mine. What I would like is this thing to actually connect to something that makes sense, and ooh, I am glad I clicked this because this is not an out. This is the out. Okay, well, got to do that again. because we do need the out of the aggregate storage on the correct side, and right now that is the wrong side. If I press just T, we do get it on the right side. That one's connected, that one's connected. This is actually pretty nice. It's kind of working out the way that I need it to work out, which I did not expect here, but well, you get what you get. That one goes in there, this one goes in here, and then we need one more. I think it should be, oh no, it's this one. Okay, this guy's in the wrong place. We need you to come out there and you to come out there, and now we have the 6 connections that we had before, and here is our top connection. It has to go somewhere. I don't think I want that road connection exactly where it is anymore. There's always a question of, should I really make this work with a tower crane or with a conveyor overpass like I'm doing here? Honestly, that's fine. If it does catch on fire at some point, I have to handle it anyways, and I think in this case I should have a fire station probably close to this overall situation. Anyhow, I need one of those. I do need connections to the outside to here, and I think the easiest way to do that is with a simple overpass. Not that one. There's more industrial. There we go. Get me one of these. And honestly, they just have to be able to get right here. So if I can put another overpass right there, that should be good. And then someone on the interweb said that you can almost always get these connections in. As you can see, not in this case, but I think that has more to do with the height. It's just not quite working out the way that we want it to work out here. I will give you one more try, and I don't think, yeah, I can't increase or decrease the height of anything at all. So let's plop you there, maybe move you over a little bit. See if I can wiggle anything out. No, I don't think we can get this in here, so this will probably just be an underpass instead of an overpass. A little sad, a little cheaty, but we will be okay. I want the steep one. I want you to just be here. I want you to just be here. Quick underground connection, F3 to see stuff. You go there. Footpath connections. Let's see here. I want you to go from there to here ideally, but you're going the wrong way. Okay. Wow. It's not letting me do the thing that I actually want to do, but if I do it manually, I'll be fine. Again, I don't mind that it's a little bumpy of a walk here, so it's fine. It's totally fine. Get that one connected there, get this one connected over here. Give you a little better footpath connection to these guys. And I just want to make sure that the bus stop that I'm going to put here, probably just on that side, will have access to all the things that I want you to have access to, which is why I'm building this. That's the only reason why this is all currently happening. And if you already have access to all of those places without having anything built, oh, that's 256 meters. That is pretty far. That is pretty far. Maybe I do have to plop you there, get you in here, and then see if you can actually reach the place I need you to reach. You cannot. Okay, can you reach the place I need you to reach? No, you cannot. You're not taking the footpaths, but it does feel like this may be a little too far away. Let's do our own measuring. We have about 400 meters if we really tried. So you would go there, 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 and then into the building. That's less than 400 meters. I'm pretty confident that this is fine. So just build it and ignore it. 230 meters. Yeah, that's fine. This is totally fine. This one will be... should be able to connect to whatever we want to connect it to, and we can also do another underpass later on when we build these things. Definitely want to have a shortcut here. Okay, iron ore goes right there. That's where it's produced, and then it gets spit out somewhere over on this side. Wonderful. Rail you are not in a terrible place actually, but you will be in a slightly different place in just a minute. Let's run you parallel to the road that we already have planned here, and then connect you to something, which then means this guy needs to get back on track somewhere, and this is either the in or the out. It's probably more the out, so you will go on the right track. Very good. These guys will also be the in and the out on track. I think if I do this one, it's actually almost straight. It is almost straight. Okay, don't hate it. I don't hate it. I do want to give myself a little extra room, but I don't hate that idea that I can actually run this pretty much in parallel to this thing. Love it. Good. Cool. Just get you on track right there, and then you will be responsible for getting in here. Nice. Give myself a little bit of room. Connect you there. Give you a little bit of grace and room to connect in there. This is a gravel. Gravel trains are generally longer than the other ones. The problem is we need an access road for this thing as well. So let's give you that spot. You can pop in here, and then you would go out there. Too steep. No, it's not too steep. F4. The snapping is making me a little mad. There's absolutely no reason for that snapping to make my life complicated. So let's go back. Go here, go down. Cool. That's as long as my gravel train is going to be allowed to be. That's okay. Can you run parallel by this thing? Yes, you can. Okay, what are you guys doing? You're making a really wide detour, effectively. Is that okay? I think it's fine because we're just going to cross right here. Or similar. Let's see. I don't want to take too much of my opportunity to use the waterways with ships, because at some point that's going to matter. So we're just going to have you come down here. F4 again to snap to the track. Cool. Then a quick bridge, and here we should actually be able to build a bridge like this. What are you? We have to go out. We have to go a little closer to the thing. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Nope. We're not gonna play that game. We're gonna remove that, build the bridge first, and then we're gonna connect the rest. If you insist, then that's what we're gonna do. I think it's a little ridiculous. That's fine. Can't build... What the... Just let me build this dang bridge. We had this game already where we couldn't build the bridge the way I wanted to build it. I don't think there's any good reason for you to not let me build the bridge right now. There's such a nice cliff there too. There you go. Just do that first try. Shouldn't be difficult. F2 so we can actually see something again. And there you go. Make a longer radius curve. That looks good. And then get you disconnected to this thing. That looks good. And then you guys just have to connect somewhere over here. Will this extend to something else? Probably. At some point, this rail will probably extend to something else. I should probably plan for that. We already have a fuel station right here, so I'm not going to plop another fuel station right in this spot. Besides, right here would be a really good place, because if you have any diesel trains going as a passenger station in there that are not going to use the end station, then a diesel station right here is really, really, really a good idea. So, okay, we're just going to do that. Train diesel station. Yes, this is your distance. We're probably going to have to relay a little bit of track there, but that should be okay. Plop you in here. Remove track. There, and there. Get this guy. Too steep? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No, not even a little bit. No. Just get in here. What is your problem? Is there just a little bit right there that you don't like? I think that's the thing that it doesn't like. F2 again. Just being difficult. There we go. Now we got him. Okay. This looks fine. You come in. You come in. Anywhere. Anywhere you like. No, no, no. This is not too steep. This is definitely not too steep. This is just fine. Look at that. No problem for the train to actually get around there. And then, yeah, you just have to connect to our existing rail, which is down here somewhere. Good thing that we have the excavators nice and close. That's exciting. A little bit of terraforming. There you go. And then you hop on here. You are inside track. Probably not with a 90-degree turn right there, but something like this could be good. Whatever we want to add here for rail traffic, I feel pretty confident that anything that goes to this direction is not going to be very heavy. So a normal triangular junction out here. It's not a trumpet at that point, right? No, it's just a triangular junction. Normal junction down here should be more than sufficient to do anything we think we want it to do. Let's get this one connected. Get these two connected. Give you a little longer of a runway just to be able to place the signals that we need. You can come up. Whoa. Every time. F4. There we go. Just turn the snapping off and everything is better. And that looks good. Hopefully our rear construction center can pick that up. I think you can. But in case you can't, let's manually make sure that that actually happens. They're not on the menu right now. And this one can't be reached because I don't actually have a crossover built in here. And that was something that I knew a long time ago, but I kind of just ignored. So quick crossover there and there. It will be removed probably at some point. But that is fine. Get you assigned to these guys and life goes on. Life goes on and everything's great. Construction waste, just a little bit, but look at this. It's actually getting done. I'm a little happy about that. Okay, iron is in here. It's not going to get built for a little while. Let's build the city. Looks like our bridges are also done. Not everything over here is done though. So construction office, at least get the through tracks done. That's the bare minimum. The rest I can ignore, and I don't really want the excavators to work on this. So go back. Cool. Let's get some water. 81% happiness. Reminds me that I have to go down here and look if I can start moving my forklifts around. The answer is yes, yes, no, wait, there's still a couple ambulances sitting here. That's ridiculous. But okay, we'll just have to wait a little longer. Someone did ask to make the roundabout an actual one-way, and I think that's probably appropriate. I just have to get this done until construction office 6 to get these things moving. You look fine. We have a little bit of money in the bank, but not a ton. And looks like a ship is just exporting for us. So that is all good. I do need a distribution office to actually bring stuff in here. Not right away, but relatively soon. So I have to remember that. I do need to assign something over here, but looks like, is there a train in there? Where there's no train in there. Why are you parked here? Love it when it's just not wanting to work. You're blocking here because you can't get out and you can't get in. I can't put another signal in here because then both of you are just going to be in the way of each other. So can I just... I think you're the one that's already done. So we're going to send you home. Then you can actually get in there and then this is all moving again. Cool. Don't love it. Do not love it. But as long as all of this is assigned to something, then we are very close to being done with all of these things, which is at some point all we have to care about. Okay. Distribution office is what you said. Okay. I would like another distribution office. Yeah, this is... Look at this. It's already using all of those trucks right there, which is a little exciting. I would like to fit another distribution office right here on this little plot of land. That's what we can call it. But it appears that we don't have a lot of excavators available to actually build something here, so we're just gonna have to wait. For now. Just for now. That's the gravel that's the gravel ship. Yes, it's a gravel ship. That is doing its thing. You guys are creating a little bit of dust here. That's nice. What is this? Oh yeah, the garbage truck. Garbage truck armada is doing what it's supposed to do. Snowplow armada sits right there. Yeah, our excavators are doing what they're supposed to. This all looks pretty well. Looks like it's working pretty well. Just built the city. Okay, building the city. Is our construction office site going to be done by the time we need it? Maybe? I'm a little... Oh, I think... Yeah, no, I don't want the helicopters to come out here. Cancel construction for all of this. Thank you. Then go to number 5 and start construction on these two things. I don't need helicopters to start building anything out here. That is unnecessary besides the things that they've already built. So leave them alone. That looks good. Built the city. Got it. Okay. Getting started. What do we need? Just the basics. We just need one city core. The rest should be automatically included in whatever we're doing. Let's point this one a little bit south because it should be easier to get deliveries done. Where are you going to get deliveries from all the way out here? It's a little far away. That is a little far away. You could build another delivery zone on this side where you can get... I don't hate that. I don't hate that because we're already delivering here. We just have to remove that last rail track that we just added there, but I think I'm okay with that. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, which means we no longer have a fuel station, but we have these factory connections connected to something that we can now actually use, and all we need is a vehicle to actually go on this side of the track to pick something up. Oh, we use this warehouse. Saying dirty words. Dirty words. Why dirty? Because I don't hate that idea. I do not hate that idea because this one should also work. Flip you around. Yep, the meat storage can connect to this thing. Now we have the conundrum of actually being able to do everything that we want with this connection. All we need is a little bit of power. Because there's... How much food do we need? That's an excellent question. How much chemicals do we need? Is the answer just a bigger warehouse? So this one's 325 tons of food. That's probably enough for 8,000 people. Size-wise. This one's a little smaller. This one's a little smaller. This one is similar size, just a little bit bigger. This one is a lot bigger. Yeah, this one probably fits here. Okay, just use the bigger warehouse and then you don't have to worry about any of this. Good call. Great idea. Love it. Love it when we're collaborating like this. What is this one? You are the warehouse connection that was there before. Okay. Get in here. Get in here. I don't like using the warehouses that have the meat storage associated with it too. It just, it feels yucky. It just don't want to. I know they're there. I know there are wonderful mods out there. There are just wonderful mods available to play with, but that's not one of the ones that I would use. So I'm not going to use it. Plop you here, plop you there, get the connection, and we are going to use the 6th spot because now we know that we are using this with the city and with the construction offices. And that's it. Super simple. You can just plop probably right here. You can also just get a connection there. No, you can get a connection there. You can get a connection there. And you just kind of crawl around the outside and get a connection right there. That's good. So this one will have to do chemicals, mechanical components, electronics, electrical components, food, really everything. So that should work. And should I add the extra rail connection that we had there, or should I just leave it the way it is? I kind of want to leave it the way it is. I think that's fine. There are 2 tracks and there's no wait until unloaded or wait until loaded here. They all should just go straight through. So I think they will be fine. Okay, problem solved. There's our first one, which then means this one has to point the other way. That's all that was for. Just wanted to see where the resources will come from, and in this case, they will come from this side. Well done. I would like another factory connection on here, please. Ideally today, but I know that's not going to happen. I need a factory crossing. Yes. Then I need a forklift garage like so. Okay. Then I need a small warehouse. Or just this one, honestly. Small warehouse. That should be fine. Yep, I just need a little bit of space for the meat storage, and then just a small meat storage like we just already built. In this case, just over here. You don't need that connection. That's a little silly. Get you connected to something, and voila. Almost. All we have to do here is just combine the road connections, so building them is not a pain with you know, workers. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. They can go through there. This one also deserves a road connection, but you're just going to connect straight into the forklift one. Beautiful, and done. Shopping center here. It is now done. Now, what else do we need? Well, we need a pub. Not super important, but we do need one. We do need one for a lot of people when they actually show up. So I am tempted to build a big one somewhere. Should that one be here, or can the small one actually handle what we need? 60 workers, 60 people. If 60 people show up to get booze here, then they are allowed to get whatever they want. So we're just going to plop one right at the end here. Same note. Perfect. They will be able to walk from the bus station. No problem. Cinema. It is the best culture building that we have, and you don't require a road connection if you don't want one. So we can just plop that one down here. Having a secondary culture building available is a very, very, very good idea. So I'm going to plop this one close to here. It doesn't have any footpath connections, which is annoying. Pool-wise, this one can handle 90, 105, 140, 170. Palace of Sports is a pretty good bet in terms of what we want available. I think this one is one of those where you do need a road connection for it, unless they fix that. So we're going to plop that one in here. And now we have all the culture buildings done. Great. More. Hospitals will go in every town. Very important. Fire stations, we know that the big fire station doesn't actually work. So we're just going to use the small one, and this one hopefully covers a lot on this side of the map. I did see that our construction office was able to complete a couple things there, and this one seems to be acting like a through station, which is wonderful. Moving on. School. Yes, we do need schools, and in this case, students may just take the bus to school every single day. I'm okay with that. More on this side or more on this side. I don't mind if you go right here at a different angle, because all of them are currently doing the same angle thing, but I don't mind this. I don't want to build footpaths yet, but there you go. We're going to plop a big school right there. It's not a kindergarten. Kindergarten you need in every single town, so we're going to place them last, but this one should be good. University. Yes, we do need a university that takes care of all the people here. I don't know which one I want to build. 80, so 420, 225, or 300, or 60. I feel like the technical university is the best size for what we can get out of here. That's what I'm going to use. Do you want the road connection for anything? It does have a parking spot, so I actually do have to make it so that the road connection is accessible, which we have now done by turning it around that way. Police station. We will have 2,000 people per city. So I shouldn't need more than this thing. If you want to be part of this little node over here, then that's okay. Courthouse. Not planning on building one here. Prison. This would not be a bad place for a prison, because we should have more workers available than we need. Secret police, yes, we do want to know what our loyalty sits at. Do you want to go down here? Sure. build one there, and this one is one that we should build in all the other places too. And then technical service office. It's one of those things. Where am I going to bring the trash? I'm going to bring all the trash right here. There's no reason to use a train, but we should use a distribution office. The distribution office should probably pick up from here or here. This is not a terrible place for it. These guys, or all the construction waste, will go somewhere else, and we have to figure that out before we build the mining complex over there. But we definitely need one of those. Plus, we need just technical services to make sure that our roads are clear in the winter. That will be very important because this whole thing wants to rely on bus transfer, or a lot of bus transfers, more than usual. So I want to make sure that this is actually going to work. So let's plop 2 down there. Wouldn't be surprised if there's another one coming down here at some point. Can I fit one right there? No. No, not like that. Okay, then leave it alone. Okay. What else am I missing? Monitoring station? No. Now we're starting to look at other things. And small clinic. Yeah, the small clinic should be good enough for what we're going to do here. If you remember from the initial... Is this a good place for you? Yeah, this is fine. From the initial settlement, the small clinic wasn't big enough anymore. Also, city number 3, the small clinic wasn't big enough anymore. But I think all of those, and let's triple check that, all of those are slightly bigger. 2,800. This one is so borderline. Oh, I'm going to hate this. I may have to replace the hospitals when we're done, but I don't want to use mods if I don't absolutely have to, so that's where we are. Yes, we need all of the utilities. Still has to happen. No question about that. But now we can actually get started on actually getting workers in the core city piece. There's obviously going to be more, but this is the core of the city. So, what buildings do we want? I wouldn't mind... Quality of flats, 84%. That's not terrible. 80% is a little terrible. 87%. Yes, you are not terrible, and you give me 80 workers right away. We already used some of these, but that is okay. I would like to not squeeze you in here like sardines. I'm not sure that I have a natural way to avoid that, and I need, what, 10 of these buildings is only half of what I need. Okay. Do we have any better options or anything else that's pretty? 80%, 80%. These are all the high density buildings. 87%. You look like more of a worker type town that I can get behind. Okay, so pop one there. Pop one there. I'm going to flip you and then pop one here. Okay. Flip you and you. Don't hate it. We'll see how bad this is, but this is 5 of these buildings, and all of these buildings can hold 125. So 3 of them do 375. 4 of them do 500. Great. So we just placed a quarter of what we need. Wonderful. Let's do a couple more, really just around town, and then we should be done. This is what? This is number 2, 3, 4. This is another 500 that we now have, so we're at 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's another 500, so we're now at 1,500. Remember that. And how do we want to finish this off? Probably just on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're now at 2,000. That's all I wanted here. 2,000 people. That's all I needed. Still need water. We still need monuments. So let's get on those. Monument-wise, I feel very confident that the Kiev Independent one is just a really nice looking one, and that just has to be placed in almost every town now. It's like the Red Star back in the day. Eternal Flame, if we can get one at the edge of town, that's not bad. I don't like you just like singled out over there, so we may just stop at 1900 people instead of fully filling this thing up. Okay. Tourism wise, do we give you anything? Not yet. Do you want a zoo? The zoo is really small, but having a zoo out here as an extra attraction may be cute. What is a good large building that is mostly an attraction building that we can plop out there? This is an opportunity. No, you don't fit here. You would fit here. You would potentially be in range. Nobody will really use this, but maybe it's an interesting use of this space. Because I do know that this is in walking range. I do know that this is a sport magnet helper. So yes, plop that one there. So this region of small towns has something to go out and be happy about. Yes, I like that. And then we just put a this little pyramid thing over here, and we'll just call that a day. They should be able to walk everywhere. It will be prudent to turn everything into asphalt road. Not sure that that's going to happen yet, but there's a high chance that it will. And yeah, you can go in there. And too steep. Too steep. Too steep. You gotta be kidding me. F2, what do we do here? We need some help. That's what we do here. There we go. Make that red line move. That red line is the thing that we need to get down, and once that is low enough, the pyramid can actually stand on flat ground so that we can put a road right to it. Isn't that exciting? Yeah, I would agree. Put you all down until that red line gets a little less red. Thank you, autosave. That's what we needed right now. Just a little more. You're doing wonderful. Wonderful work. Just beautiful work all around. Back to tourism. Back to this building. And now, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. We'll just fit you right into this little spot. Footpaths we'll do later. Trash bins we'll do right now. Okay, trash bins. I think we have the luxury of just using large containers pretty much everywhere. I don't think that we need the huge container stands everywhere, but look at this. We have all of these buildings. Are you really going to be close enough? These all will probably require a little bit of help. So we'll see how that goes. There definitely a large container right here. That should help. Definitely probably a large container right here. Don't want to interrupt what he's doing. Then these two buildings should be able to get a large one. These two buildings get a large one. And this is the single one, so you will get one on this side. Okay. That's fine. We certainly... Tries to fight me already. There we go. Nope, I can't get in there. This is the shopping center garbage stand that we definitely need. 77,118. Yep, that's fine. And then we will just need more stands for everything else. But if I can use large ones for really everything, that is a big win. Get that one in there. You're already covered here. And then, yeah, we just need a little bit of that of help here. So far, so good. You still need heat. You still need power. You still need water. Water is easy to start with because I think we have a lot of area over here that should never get polluted. So that will be easy. I would like to get the water treatment plant. We should only require one. Just plop the big one down somewhere over here. It just needs a couple workers every once in a while. Actually, I would like to turn you around. Like this or like the other way? I don't know. I think this is fine. I'm going to put you just at the end of town here. We should have no problem getting workers in there because, yeah, there will be a path right here. We just need some clean water, and it should come from here. Hey, you, get out of here. You, get out of here. I'm guessing he was working on one of the crossings. Nope, he was working on not the crossings, which was the problem. Okay, so you're doing that. Next crane is coming in. This is all good. Everything is kind of working out. We're not in the construction zone yet, which is a little annoying, but I think I will fix that by saying, hey, helicopters, this is your problem. Go solve it. Yep. This will burn down because there is going to be a fire at some point and you will hate it. Yeah, probably. It's okay. And helicopters can do something. Just a little bit of usefulness to make me happy. What do we have here? That's a road, that's a road, that's a road, that's a bus stop. Sure. There should be... No, I don't want to do the gravel roads with you. Everything else you can do. And then we'll see from there. That's fine. They should be able to start the construction industry here, and then we can start moving some things around sooner rather than later. I think that's it. You don't have heat. Where are you going to put heat? The best place for heat is probably out here, but it may be a little too close to what we need. Edge of town. We want at least 750 meters is what I'm thinking. Up on the mountain here, or as part of this. As part of this is not terrible. We still have to bring coal up here. We have no wiggle room. I'm pausing the game because now I feel like, oh no, we have some wiggle room. Okay, let's see if I can get a coal storage in here. We just need a small one. Don't need anything fancy. No, that's the wrong one. Okay. I am partially inclined to say, hey, if I can't do this, I may put a aggregate unloading station in here that would allow unloading to this side as well, and I think that is the right thing to do. Let's suspend all construction on you. Suspend all construction on you. Everyone go home. Take this one down, take this one down. You have a little bit of... You gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. What do you have? 60 tons of steel already. Darn it! And we're way too far away from any deconstruction office. That's what happens when you don't plan ahead right. Yeah, we don't have a demolition office available. Oh, that was nice. It actually let me do this. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you, game. You did great. Let's take these back just a little bit. Do our aggregate unloader, which should be this one with 2 lines. And the 2 lanes, or 2 tracks are really just there, so we have access to more conveyor belts. Plop that in here. Wonderful. Give me a road connection. Wonderful. Give me a conveyor connection right there. Wonderful. Give me a through station, effectively. You can connect on there. You can connect here. F4 for snap. Too steep of an incline. I don't believe you. You right there. Perfect. That's fine. And then let's go back to this thing. Sure. Go in there. Go in there. All that is perfect again, and then now we just have a very simple... Make sure that we have enough coal available here. Because that's all this is. That's fine. That's fine. Get rid of this one. There is always a risk in having a... Ooh. B-Ball Joe, don't do it. I see what you're trying to do. Don't do it. Is it necessary? Is it worth it? Is it gonna work here? Don't spend too much time on this. Just make it work. How about a normal road? How about a regular piece of road? How about just road? You want some road over here? Honestly, we have this now. I feel pretty confident in this. And I feel pretty confident in if we want to move the mountain here to put a heating plant in, which there's a little bit of room there, then we can probably also put a couple of conveyor belts in here that will connect the heating plant directly to the drop-off zone. so we don't have to try too hard to make this stuff work. Like, just something like this should totally be fine, and should be very possible. You're almost doing it right here. You're putting a little dirt there on your road, buddy. Yeah, that's okay. It's used to that. Yeah. I'm probably too far away now, but I'm pretty sure that we can do a lot of things here, so I'm not terribly worried about it. This is the 3 in, 1 out. I probably want to do this one. There you go. You don't need to be that high on that side, but you go through here. That road connection is too close to the junction, so we just have to turn you around. Why are you doing that right now? Because I can. R, turn you around. R, turn you around. There you go. Put one there. Put one there, and now we have a coal connection on this side if we really want one. All we need next is a quick unloader. Not on that side, on this side. Wait, we do need the extra conveyor belt connection to actually connect something. There you go. You come down here. You can't. No, you can. You can. Don't worry. Short little bursts will get you down there. There's that, and then a heating plant, large heating plant, would go somewhere in this area. And look at that. It's already very, very, very willing to get its connection in. Done. I'm a little surprised that it worked as easy as it did, but I'm happy that it did. Cool. That's what we're going to end up with today. So yeah, we have our city moving. It's being built. It's been getting done, which is exciting. There are obviously a lot more things that we need to complete, but my main focus is on actually getting this done. Plus, Rail, are you going to be able to complete the stuff that I need you to complete before it's too late? That would also be great. I do think they would appreciate if I give you at least a little bit of signalage down here, so more trains can do more things. There's a lot of stuff going on here. How about a signal there? And a signal there? And then a chain signal here. And a block signal there. Beautiful. You did it. You guys over here, you are really the problem, that orange thing, but looks like just the purple one is currently considered connected, which makes my life also very, very easy. Very cool. I think that's all I wanted. That's all I needed. That's all we have time for. Thank you so much for watching. Why do I have 81% happiness? I don't know, but it seems like something is going quite well, which is exciting. Can I now turn this thing on? Yes, I can now turn this thing on. Can you make your final trip? Please and thank you. Ambulances, yes. Then we can turn this thing on. Just like, honestly, 60 is probably more than sufficient. Get the, what is it? HIS 87. What did I say? Where I want you? Here? No. Here? Yes, sure. Rename building. HIS H87C. Forklift. Click that again. Control C. Save that. Click that again. Put that in here. Done. And then talk to not the excavator, but talk to the truck that is currently doing this trip and replace that middle thingamabob, the middle stop, once you're empty. Cool. I'll do that in the outro while we're leaving. Did you just get fuel from all the way out here? Don't like that. Are you creating a traffic jam here? That I'm not that excited about, because there is a fuel station available right here that was probably full. Not 100% sure why you felt the need to go all the way out there, but okay. There are a lot of vehicles driving around now, which honestly was a thing that I wanted to see. I'm not sure that I like seeing it, but it is happening, if I want to or not. Construction number 6, can you complete this roundabout, please? That'd be great. And then, yeah, fine. You just go where you need to go, and then I switch you around. But that's where we are. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again next time when we do more city work. And after we do more city work, we will hopefully actually turn the city on. I don't know. The construction office zone, if that one could get done relatively fast, that will be awesome. But I wouldn't hold my breath on that too much right away. It is quite a bit of work before that can actually be a thing. So we'll just have to wait a little bit. But you're no longer going to ambulances. You are now going to the HIS spot. Ambulance, you are removed. HIS spot, you unload 100% of anything. Perfect. That's all we needed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye. Train ride, train. Train ride from over here. Yes. Much better idea. When one is coming out. One is coming out. Perfect. There we go. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.